everyone. Welcome to today's Lead Talk. I'm Jay Marie.
And I'm Charles Silio. So today, we talk about the serious economic issue that affects many people.
Unemployment. Unemployment happens when people are willing and able to work but cannot find a job.
This problem is bigger than we think. When people lose their jobs or cannot find work, families will struggle with daily needs like food, rent, and education.
It also affects the economy because when people do not have the job, they cannot spend money in their businesses.
But today, we will not only talk about numbers or statistics.
Exactly. Behind this number is a real people with real experiences.
That's why today, we invited 6 guests to share the stories about being unemployed.
And their stories might be similar to what many people are experiencing today.
So today, let's begin with our first guest, Carlo and Joseph. Carlo and Joseph is a fresh graduate who is currently unemployed and searching for their first job.
Hello everyone! Thank you for inviting us.
Before we start, may I ask, how were you two related?
We're best friends, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Okay, see, so let's start. So, Carlo and Joseph, graduation is very exciting moment. Like many students think that finally I can start my career. Did you feel the same?
Yes, definitely. After graduation, I feel very hopeful. I thought finding a job would be easy.
How about you, Joseph?
Just like Carlos said, I thought finding a job would be easy.
But the reality was a little different, right?
Yes, after sending many job applications, I realized that the company want a work experience.
Which is hard when you are starting.
Exactly. Sometimes I think, how can I get experience if no one hires me?
That is a question that many graduates ask.
But it's good that you are still trying.
Yes, we keep applying and learning new skills while waiting an opportunity.
Thank you for sharing your stories, Carlo and Joseph. And now, let's hear from Gonzalez.
Hello everyone! So Gonzalez is a single mother who recently lost her job.
Gonzalez, unemployment can be stressful for anyone. But I imagine it is even harder when you have a child.
Yes, that's true. When you are a parent, you always think about your child's needs first.
And what was the hardest part for you?
Honestly, the worry. Every day, I think about food, school expenses, and daily bills.
That is a lot of responsibility.
Yes, but my child is also my motivation. I cannot give up because someone depends on me.
That is very inspiring, Gonzalez. We're so proud of you, Superman.
Thank you, Ms. Gonzalez. Now, let's move to Valdueza. Valdueza worked in a company for several years before he loses his job.
Hello everyone!
Valdueza, losing a job suddenly can be shocking. What happened?
I worked in a company for about 5 years. Then the company have a financial problem.
And he had to reduce employees.
Yes, many workers losing their job, including me.
And how did you feel at that moment?
Honestly, I feel confused and worried. I keep thinking about what I should do next.
That is understandable.
But now, I decided to improve my skills so that I can find a new job.
That is very positive step, Valdueza. And now, let's talk to Jimara.
Hi everyone!
Jimara recently graduated but still looking for work.
Hi Jimara, so now may I ask you how was your job search been so far?
It has been challenging, like many companies want experienced workers, just like what Carlo mentioned earlier.
Do you feel discouraged sometimes?
Yes, sometimes when you receive rejection emails, it can affect your confidence.
That's true. Rejection is never easy.
But I remind myself that finding the right job can take time.
That is a very healthy mindset, Mara. And now, let's welcome our final guest, Liza.
Hello everyone! Liza is unemployed for almost a year.
Liza, that must be a difficult experience.
Yes, it is. The hardest part is staying confident.
What do you mean?
Sometimes people judge unemployed individuals who thinks we're not just trying hard enough.
But that is not always the reality.
Exactly. Many people apply to many jobs every week. Sometimes opportunities are just limited.
Thank you for sharing that Hani's perspective, Liza. Listening to their stories really shows that unemployment affect many people in different situations.
And some people are fresh graduates, and some people lose their jobs unexpectedly, and others search for work for a long time.
But all they share was determination.
Yes, despite the challenges, everyone continues to try and move forward.
Unemployment is not only an economic issue.
It is also a human experience that affects emotions, confidence, and family lives.
Understanding their stories help us see the real impact behind the statistic.
We hope today's conversation helps bring awareness to this important issue.
Thank you to our guests for sharing your Hani's perspective.
And thank you to everyone listening today.
I am Jay Marie,
And I'm Charles Silio.
and this
This is the end of our lead talk.
Bye.